We are now on to our next match, which is two teams here, both with interesting names. We've got Lesbians against Antarctica versus Pussycat laying down on femboy tummy. This is going to be a fun one to say every single time, depending on which team's winning or losing.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little second as Randy's trying to set everything up here, because apparently the names in games are also interesting as well. But before you see those names, I'll say the actual players that are playing. So on the team Lesbians against Antarctica, we have both Awe and Snowy there. The thing's up now on screen, so you'll see. And on the other team, Pussycat laying down on femboy tummy, we have Tineodae and Kazama.
It looks like everything is working, yes. And by the way, for those who don't know, this Awe is the Awe that has been casting as well.
Yeah, this is actually a caster playing now. I believe this is now, what, the third time we've had a caster playing? Because myself and Quick... actually, you played as well, House, right? I think I missed your match.
I did play. I was the very first match.
Yeah, so... This is, what, the fourth caster playing then? Because now we've got... Oh, she's now in match with Snowy. And...
Maybe.
I don't know much... The only player I don't know too much about here is Tineodae. I think they're more of a Surf Heaven player, if I'm right.
Yeah. From what I remember, very capable player. We played a show match on Beneath, and Tina does have the record there. Not usually a player you see taking records on very common maps, but the records that he does take, they stay quite a while.
Is Tatas... Which player's that? I'm so confused. Okay, we've got different players. Yeah, I see. That is... okay, Snowy has just already hit a run before we've actually started. Snowy, I don't know if Snowy realizes that we haven't started yet, and already hit a top 10. I think they thought we'd already started. That is that's kind of unlucky on their part. We're waiting on...
Alright, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna start the countdown, even though we've already seen a run before. We can't count that either. That is actually just bad luck on Snowy's part. Or good luck if, you know, they wanted to practice a bit.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense here for us to begin watching Snowy to see if they can just instantly hit a run right off the fucking bat. Because they're already hitting practice. Oh. For anyone who doesn't know this map, you can already see it's very fast-paced, and these rings that each player will be head surfing are kind of the make or break on the map. You need to try and get these as best as possible to save as much time. But you'll see probably some goofy hits. Some people might not try to hit them and just go for a complete. Zama's coming into the end section here, though. Killing Speed decides not to finish. You can finish with no speed like that. Oh, instantly crashing as well.
Hits on these.
Is Snowy's saying that they're shaking, which is really unfortunate considering that top 10 run that was done before the timer started. I think that's going to haunt Snowy for the rest of this match.
I've seen Odd bonk into those circular holes a lot.
Every player here, you're going to see a lot of resets, a lot of just players in the start zone here, because starting off with this much speed, there's so many places to fail, especially with these rings that are so vital to keeping a run going.
Yeah. Kazama hit something and lost units, but it keeps going.
You actually got, yeah, Kaza coming into the end section again. Not the best units, but getting the first complete can be valuable in its own right. Kills speed, but is looking like he's going to keep going. We're going to see what the end looks like on the lowest speed possible. Opting to 180 to get a comfortable entrance into this fall, and he does make it though. That is second, yeah, third last rank. Not last.
Not last. Exactly.
We take those. We take a not last.
Indeed. We've got all looking to be in her first run past the start.
Coming into the end, actually. Doesn't make it though. That end is very brutal to hit correctly. We're going to see Snowy coming into it now as well, and they're on good pace. They are beating their PR, and they've made it. That's rank 9 this time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a second improvement as well.
Anthony as well completed.
Tinny
So
gets a complete while we're not seeing either.
To the lead again.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in real quick. Did we give a shout out to Envy? Because Envy donated to charity.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
Test us with the
Envy
improve
donated
just real quick.
15, and said shout out to the casters and to Randy for doing an amazing job, and to Rada as well for the carry. Thank you, Envy.
Oh yeah, Envy.
Thank
Got all
you,
on
Envy.
another run.
Yeah, on the end here. Oh no. Oh, it's the
I need to
only one
stop-
who's not completed yet as well.
I need to stop cursing. I was now on the other end of the caster curse.
It happens to the casters. Just because you curse people doesn't mean you're safe from being cursed.
Yeah. Looking at the times right now, it seems like Team Lesbians really needs R to finish here, because I don't know what the potential is for Tini and Kazama, but it looks like they're
Well,
very
Tinny's
far
on a big
behind
improve here, coming into the end. That's great. That is a 2-second improve, bringing his time closer to matching his teammates. Him and Kaza both with low 30 times now.
This could be interesting. I don't know what kind of times R will drop on us here.
I mean, always looking capable on the map, but with the precision needed on this map, it really depends on, the consistency that she has. She has 5 minutes left now to try and get a run down, and she'll know by now that she's the only one who's not actually completed. So that pressure can start to build.
Yeah, and she already mentioned that she's having the shakes.
Yeah. And when she knows that her teammate Snowy here is just already crushing it, already got rank 9,
Yeah,
you can start to feel the pressure.
getting run consistently to CP2 from Snowy.
Snowy is a big fan of this map, though, has grinded it a lot on CSS, so it's no surprise that they decided to choose this map.
We got Tinny and save log, interesting. Or is that, no, that might just be a bug. Okay, yeah, it was just a bug of the timer having the wrong color.
We've got Snowy coming into the end here, does flick up into that though, so I'm not too sure. Does still get an improve, 0.2, now rank 8.
Wow.
Kazuma's coming up to the end as well.
Kazama gets another second improve, rank 17. Kazuma's doing a great showing here. I believe they don't actually have a lot of, he doesn't have a lot of time in Surf. if I remember correctly. He's actually quite a newer player.
I've seen him run, but yeah, I don't know how much
Yeah,
time.
400 hours is what he says he's put in. He's already completed Hades 2 before as well. So
Oh.
for someone who's still quite new to the game, he is a competent player.
Yeah, we really need to see R complete this map now. So currently, Tini and Kazama are winning. If R can set a time, then we can find out if the huge lead that Snowy has will allow Team Lesbians to take the lead here.
Yeah. To piggyback on what chat was saying there, they're correct that Kazama is a top Osu player as well. So I don't think he's going to be feeling any nerves in this tournament here. I'm sure he's probably played in quite a few across an Osu. So he's hopefully, this is why he's probably putting down these times with not too much, struggle, because he's probably used to tournaments.
I was saying exceptional hand-eye coordination.
We're coming soon to the last 2 minutes, and Oss still does not have a completion. Struggling to hit these first rings as well. I can see bits of shakes coming in as well. You hate to see it as a caster watching a fellow caster.
Indeed. I'm trying to keep an eye on the CP times.
I love how goofy those rings can be.
Especially if you're trying to head hit them.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Such a tiny area.
Have you ever completed this map before, House?
I have indeed completed every map from tier 1 to tier 5.
Probably not at this speed though, right?
Don't think so. Let's check. Nope.
Not many players go for doing it at this speed, so all these players here that you're watching, trying to hit some of these routes in 10 minutes is crazy. The top is...
coming up to the end.
There's a huge gap between the top 5 players.
Ooh,
All does hit the finish. All gets it.
I believe that should put Team Lesbians ahead.
33-48. Thanks to Snowy's 29-second time, that does put them in the lead.
Indeed.
Now it's time for Team Pussycat laying down on Femboy Tummy to really pull it out the bag.
Wow. We got a lot of tension here just until the end there.
We're into the last 30 seconds here. Although Snowy hits a rank 4 time. A second and a half improvement. That is just cemented it for them, I think.
Yeah.
Tinny is just in disbelief typing sure in response to that, so I don't think he has much hope. And we're on last runs. Something insane is going to have to happen here. Tinny is already reset, and Kaza is on a run. Kaza has great control for someone who's only got around 400 hours in the game. Not to glaze too hard, but not enough though to bring it home.
Yeah, Snowy's on a run, but
So
I think that run must
is good
start
round.
after.
Ooh, that cut that Snowy's going for is insane to try and hit.
Important question. Can you ask Kaza if he's playing with a tablet or a mouse? I mean, it should probably be possible to surf with a tablet, right?
I've tried with mine before, but the sensitivity was stupidly high. I couldn't figure it out, so no matter what I did, I couldn't fix it.
Right person to answer that question. Louise tried every input device, but I do remember also Dutch has also tried it, and it was just massive spin botting.
Yeah, you move it like 1 millimeter, and you've spun about 800 times. We're now on to Santorini.
Ooh, this
So
could be
this
interesting.
this is Pussycat laying down on Femboy Tummy's team's choice.
And I can see why, because Tinny is ranked 7 here. Because I'm at 48.
Snowy doesn't have a PR on the map, actually, so has not tried to complete it before us coming onto here. Players are saying stage 4 is broken.
Oh, it is broken for me too, yeah.
Oh, it really is broken, I see.
Wow. Funky.
Shout out Sonic
I mean,
Factor.
yeah, we can always blame Q, right? Thanks, seems still to be broken for me at least.
Oh, I think it's... If I'm not wrong, this
Uh-oh.
is just how Q maps are supposed to look, right?
This is the first time I've seen this on that particular map here. I wonder if something changed. Oops, settings or something that caused this.
I'm not too sure how you fix this.
Yeah. I mean, if everybody has the same disadvantage, right?
Yeah, okay, we're going ahead with this. Good luck to the teams then.
It's without slash, Randy.
Alright, all players are ready. I'm going to start the countdown.
We get some extra
Okay,
space
let's
here.
see how these players fare on the stream exclusive version of Santorini, just for the Surf Heaven event. Never seen before. I think it's just the
Yeah, I mean,
start
this
that's
could be-
broken, no?
But this could be the advantage that that Team Lesbians needs against Tinny. Who knows?
Well, Kaza's already doing really well. Instantly fails as soon as I say that, but thankfully you weren't on them.
It seems to be every map with like, or every stage with a specific model on it.
Every stage of a bird,
That's like-
apparently, Randy's saying, is like this. Well, this can happen. Snowy, although not having a PR, is showing competency on the map. Looking to be
Getting
the
fairly
first
on
complete
stage.
here. Gonna go for the skip. Does not hit though. That's a tough one to hit, especially on 64 tick. Might see a
Indeed.
few runs fail there. I agree with Squad L that a run shouldn't count without the stage 8 skip though. Everyone should go for that one.
Oh, it's looking quite confident. Going for early flicks here. Definitely knows the map well. Minus on her PBE.
I don't think hit the direct there though, so that is going to lose some time on her final time. Going for the skip? No. Squad L's not going to like that one. Goes for the safe ending. Getting a
Nice.
one...
PBE.
Yeah, still a PB improve.
Snowy is
Tinny on
also
the last
safely-
stage. Tinny also doesn't, but he goes for
Snowy
a
hit.
different version of the skip. And Snowy hits a run as well with rank 32. First complete on the map.
That is a good first complete.
Well, first PB on the map ever.
Yeah.
Half skip? I think that kind of counts. Half counts.
Okay. What's Kazama doing? Kazama's on stage 1, stage 2.
So we are waiting for Kaza still to complete, I believe. I'm seeing a lot of support for Tinny in the chat with the fin surf emote.
And he's falling off the ramp there, restarting the run. On last.
See if all can finish this here. Big skip this time. Does not get it though.
Look confident for a second in the air though.
Zama on stage 5 here. Still yet to get a complete. He was the first one to try the end skip as well. So hopefully he's going to go for it again. I think he's going to go for it again. Surely you don't half send it. When you're already... Oh, be up there. I didn't know that you could do that. When you're already about 4 minutes into the match, you can't really play it as safe anymore. You've already seen every other player already get faster times, but with the way he surfed this, I can see why he's doing it this time. Oh, he barely makes that. How did he make that?
And he is on a...
He brought out an extra 2 units upwards out of nowhere.
Oh, just entered 8 as well.
Let's see, I'll try it again. A bit higher this time. Unfortunately, didn't make it.
I believe we actually did miss a tinny improve, 59.31. With that complete by Kaza, the very dodgy complete at the end, his team is actually in the lead now. All those flags that were posted earlier, I think they've gotten through to Team Pussycat laying down on Femboy Tummy, because they are in the lead by almost 2 seconds.
I'm looking at the CP times from Snowy. It looks like they do definitely have more time in them. So...
Oh, Teta's coming into the end here, going for the big skip. And not quite making it.
Snowy on 6.
So he's minus on PR as well.
Yeah.
Surely you could beat up the start of that ramp like they do on this stage here. Looks like there's a lot of spots in here that you could beat up.
You know, I don't even know that too much. I don't think I've grinded this map. Once again, exposing my bad ranks. Actually, okay, decent. I'll take it. Yeah, we got Tinny on stage 7. This time not spining the beginning.
Oh, Tinny accidentally beat up to both spines.
Time is fine.
Oh, Tinny does make it with the big flick. That is actually still slower than his PB. But we do get to see the proper ending that we've been hoping to see. And that will make Squad L happy.
Got on 8, didn't get a direct drop in there, and doesn't bought the last ramp.
Got Snowy entering the last stage here, minus on PR. Let's see how the skip goes. Oh, does not flick enough. Takes that way too low. And with us coming down to 3 minutes left here, nothing's really changed in the placings the last few minutes.
Yep.
We're still looking at quite a gap between the two teams, almost 2 seconds. But if you look at the actual individual players' times, it's kind of a reflection on both teams as well. 59 seconds from both Snowy and Tinny.
Yeah. Kazama just widened the lead.
Oh, Kaza actually improves, yeah.
But we do have Snowy coming near the end now.
Kaza and Tinny both actually have pretty much the same time.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Wow.
Aw is on the last stage on the flick here. Does not make it. Aw is struggling on that end flick, and as you can see from the times at the top, Aw is the one who is trailing the most against these other three players, so she really needs to get a faster complete in here. But going for that big skip at the end is costing her.
They're all quite close together.
Even if she went for a Tinny's version of the half skip, that would still be a bit more consistent and help out the team placing.
Yeah, they're all quite close together time-wise, and I think if Snowy can get the improve we've been seeing on the CPs, that's gonna put them really close to Tini and Kazama.
And we've got all coming into stage 7 again. Coming into that last stage, let's see if she can hit the skip this time. She's on good minus on her PB coming into here.
Snowy is coming into stage
And
8
she's
now.
just not quite taking it right. Snowy doesn't direct into the last stage though. That looked like a slow drop. But they don't make it either. Both lesbians who are against Antarctica are struggling.
Tini coming into 7. I'm surprised to see Tini's CP times. Wondering if there's something he doesn't do here, because his PB
He's getting that end.
Yeah, his PB is a lot faster, but wow, that's an improve still.
That's a big improve against what he just had. That's 0.9 faster, I think. Sorry, 0.7 for British math.
British math.
We're coming into the last few seconds here.
It's a nice minus we see on All Timer right now.
Yeah. All's gonna have to pull out a crazy run here if she wants Team Lesbians to have a chance. Has to do the big skip. Better units. That looks like it might. Oh, it does make.
Wow.
It's still not
That's a
sub
bit
1
bad.
minute. Snowy though. Snowy is on a run, but this is going to have to be a crazy one if they want to close the gap. 1.8 seconds improve on the PB, and there's no direct there. I think this. They are
Yeah, that's
minus
a
0.8
minus
on the PB, which is, yeah, that's even sadder because there was no direct.
We're gonna drop it.
So you see, yeah, 0.6 disappears. I think they
Crazy
actually would have had a
from
great
this
chance there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just bleeding time now as well.
Time is just gone.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
I think they have the units to make the skip, though. That looks like it. No, oh no.
How many times that we see Snowy fell the end?
That was a great
hurts.
attempt from Snowy. That was still like an almost clutch moment. But unfortunately, the pussycat laying down on femboy tummy was too good. We're moving on now to Surf Death Star. This is one that I've seen Kazama streaming while practicing. I know that he
yeah,
looked
right.
quite confident from what I was seeing. And this is a pick by All and Snowy here. It's another sort of faster paced one. Not as techy as their first choice with Ambient.
Yeah.
But the later stages actually do get quite fast paced, which is more their style.
You know what excites me most? The fact that each team has taken one map so far, which does mean we're going to see all 4 maps at least.
Who are we waiting for? Kazama's saying
Oh,
1
saying-
second.
I
Okay.
think he was trying to call the
Right, all players are
WS.
ready. I got caught on the cooldown for the 1 second there, so I've skipped it. I've definitely thrown off the players.
I believe Kazama was trying to call the WS command, which is weapon skins, but I think that might only work on server 1 and 2 on server, but I'm not so sure. You can like pick skins, even if you don't own them.
This is actually
I don't
another
know how
map
much
where,
that works.
although this map was on Snowy's choice, Snowy doesn't have a PR on here, which was the same as last map. This is also going to be another one where we see a lot of runs restarting. Because since it's a
So Snowy
staged
is
linear...
just jumping straight in. I've seen Kazama use the little edge. No, Kazama also jumping in. Someone used the little edge. I think it was Tenny, to gain a little bit more height on the start.
Right, Tinny here coming into stage 5, showing good confidence as well. Tinny's PB is rank 9, by the way, and it's important to note that this is not his map choice. This is the other
Wow.
team's choice, and he's already hit a run. 0.92.
And that is
0.9.
far off from us, maybe.
Yeah, 0.92 is rank 18. That's really
Interesting.
quick to just hit a top 20 map at 20 time on a map like this.
All completing as well. He once again coming into the last stage. Oh, the last stage is so tight. You're coming in with so much speed and you don't have much room to maneuver. We're still missing runs from
Right,
Kazama.
Snowy coming into the last stage here. Oh no, turns way too quick into that.
Kazama is not going for stage 5 skip.
Zama's going for the showcase run here with these units. And hits his head off the same part. Kazama here also
Being
punks
this.
his head. This is feeling very reminiscent of Tequila here, where every player you swap onto just instantly fails.
Tinny on stage 6. This is the spot.
Kenny
that
coming
the
into the end
upgrade.
again, but not good units.
Is that the strat there? I don't even know. Like, it looks like he's trying to be up the spawn.
Snowy's first complete there. That is still not all players completed yet. We're still waiting for Kazama to hit a run.
I wonder if Tinny got that rank in practice, or if that rank was there before.
Not too sure.
Let me check. That time was set on the 20th, so yesterday.
Snowy here coming into the end. Snowy showing good consistency, which is what you'd hope considering this is their and Oz map pick. Does hit the end, gets a little improve. Ranks up to beginner as well. Huge.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, not quite making it into the spin.
Nama seems to be struggling with the B-hops between the stages there. Like, it seems to be like some specific placement where you
Kazama
want.
said at the start of the match that he practiced on CSS, which, while good for potentially learning a map if you have the space to, you still need to get some Surf Heaven practice in. Snowy improves as well, right there. Another half second off. Snowy's getting consistent at this, each run after run.
I think simply the
Tinny,
fact that you beat up a bunch of spines here might be different to KSF, right?
yeah, actually, I think the stage 4 route of hitting the spine like that, you still do on KSF. I don't see many differences from the KSF version.
What about the stage 6 spine, though? I think at least that's what Tinny did. He was hitting a spine on stage 6.
I'd like to say that's the same, but stage 6 is actually like the only stage I don't know in this map.
Yeah.
We've had someone in
That's
chat
correct,
mention
yeah.
about Tinny's pre. You'll see that the way that he does it once he either finishes or fails this run, it looks like he's going to complete it actually.
You see, that's the B-up I mean. He's going for that
There we
B-up.
go, that is an improve. You'll see the start here, he's using the slant at the start, plus spinning to the right, and landing there to get a better start, better speed from jumping off higher, and also clipping the start better as well. Oh, Kaza not quite making that direct onto the ramp. Still keeping the run going, just safing something. Kaza still hasn't finished yet.
I'm gonna take a quick look at the bot. It's hard to tell if the bot is.
And he
doing
finishes another
really
run. Top 10! Top 10 out of 30,000
Nice.
players. In 7 minutes, he's just got a rank 9 run out of 30,000 people.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
That is
Kaza
true.
still needs to complete, or else Tinny's rank 9 could be in vain.
So I've looked at the bot, and it looks like the bot does a normal start, but they're also doing the all the spine behops that Tinny is doing.
Snowy's on another run here. Snowy doesn't quite make that ramp. Still going to go for a complete, I believe.
No,
Not an
still.
improve. Oz also coming into the last stage here. B hops that ramp and does not make the last one.
I'm just
Tessa's
trying to get any run.
Going,
now.
yeah, just getting something. Just finish, just get one. It's plus 10, but it's a start. The gap is 3 seconds, almost 4.
You could have that.
So Kaza just needs to get a rundown. It doesn't have to be the most insane one, but even just a good one. Snowy, though, is making sure that Kaza's going to have to do an even better run. Snowy's now made it so the gap is over 4 seconds, putting higher pressure onto Kaza here. Kaza
Still not doing the skip.
doesn't? Yeah, I think that was the units to do the skip, right?
I've not seen Kaza do the skip once, to be honest. And he has a 33 sec PB, so I'm not sure if he ever did it.
Kaza is hitting. Oh no, it broke us the end. No, you just flick a little higher than that. Tinny
It's not improved, but
gets a
it's
complete,
nice.
but not an improve. Snowy coming into the end once again. Doesn't hit the B-hop, but keeps a lot of units. That's still good. That's an improve. Rank 42.
Nice. The job on Kazama is
Oz
getting harder
on the
and
last
harder.
stage as well. Oz just about to get an improve. That's a huge improve as well. 1.5 seconds.
50 seconds. Kazama has to do the skip. We just got effed. Interesting.
Oh no.
Kazama is not doing the skip, but not getting it.
It is ASMR time. Kaza is entering the last stage after a kind of rough stage 5 there. Hits the B-hop on
Yeah.
last. Is actually in for an improvement here. Doesn't prog at the end, gets 33.15. It's only a 0.5 improve though. Actually, no. 0.5 on his PB. I'm actually not too sure what this is in the grand scheme of things.
He improved by roughly 4 seconds, but also all improved. So
33.15, that's still 1.62 difference.
Last runs.
Last runs. Kaza did start a run right as we said last, so this is on Kaza here. This is everyone on, and oh no, you need to hit that. I'm not sure if Kaza went for the skip maybe. Oh, he tries to Hail Mary it, but he's just not been able to hit that.
That might be
And unless you can somehow find a 2.5, no, it is a good round right there.
good round.
It's Tinny though. Tinny hitting rank 9 and also hit a plus 59.59 there right before the end, which was another top 10, but not an improve.
Yeah. It's gonna get spicier and spicier. We're onto a massive map now.
This is a big change in pace, this map.
Indeed.
We're onto Kitsune 2 now, which is going to be the longest match. This is the longest we've seen out of the maps so far.
Yeah. So I don't know what would be your strategy on this one. You can try to go for a safe complete that's like hopefully within 4 or 5 minutes, and then you have, you know, a couple of minutes to try and get a one shot.
I think with this map, if you fail quite far into the map, you at least want to get just one complete, get something in, because if your opponents are trying to send a run and they keep having to restart, you should at least get a time down so that you have that against them. Yeah. Longer maps like this, you suffer from the chance of not even finishing if you just keep going for the best possible run each time, especially like this. There's 12 stages on this map. The total time comes out to almost 4 minutes. And you've only got 10 minutes to complete it, so if you do a full run each time, you've only got 2 runs in. Or potentially 3 if you start your third one, actually.
So do you think we are having... a one-shot?
I'd hope to see a one-shot. I will say, looking at Kazama's PB, he does have a 352, which is a one-shot. It's rank 18.
Yeah.
So
Kazama's rank 8, Tiny's rank 6. Paw doesn't have time, and Snowy doesn't have time. But
although Snowy doesn't play Surf Heaven as much.
Yeah, I think Snowy will definitely play this. We have done ready checks before, and the only one we didn't get was Tinny, I think.
And we're having overlay issues. Actually, I was grabbing water real quick.
So that's time for Randy to start the overlay.
We do have Tinny just doing some practice runs trying to get ready while this is happening. He's already actually looking really confident, nice and smooth.
I think the first interesting point to watch out for is, will players do the stage 3 skip? I guess that's like the first big indicator for players going for a good time.
I mean, because I'm not as much of a 64 tick player, how hard would you say is the stage 3 skip on this tick?
We got the overlay back. I would say the stage 3 skip is doable, but I think it's
turny nerves.
Turny nerves. We will probably see some fails. Okay, I think R is back. We've seen R in chat from R. We have the overlay back. So I think we have a Tinny R.
We all good to start, Randy? Perfect.
All right.
Randy's having some issues behind the scenes, but hopefully the stream should keep going just fine.
Right, Tinny went out of block and started his run.
Yeah, only 10 minutes for a 4-minute map is really tough, but we saw, it's quite a different map, but we saw Paygabe and Quick both be able to do Surf Y within 10 minutes, so surely if the tech players can do that map within 5, surely the unit players here can get this within 5, right?
So, indeed.
And we did have
But
Hades
also
too, but that's a bit different.
We've instantly seen stage 3 skip from Snowy, first try. So Snowy is definitely trying to get a good time. Let's see if that will turn into a reset mentality or make the best of it mentality.
If you one-shot quite far into the map, it feels quite a waste to just instantly reset if you fail, depending on how hard it will take. Okay, we're having more issues once again. So sorry.
I guess we
More
have
unfortunate
to,
things are happening behind the
do
scenes.
live ticker. So we got
But
Snowy on stage
I'm gonna
7.
ASMR yous all real quick. Snowy is on stage 7. Last ramp just here, going into the tunnel B-hop into stage 8. Skipping the first ramps, as you should. Landing onto the big long ramp on stage 8, flicking up and turning around. Strafing, skipping a ramp as well, still keeping this run going. Goes down, coming into the fall down spin section that's reminiscent of Omnific stage 14. Lands on the final ramp, flicks up into the stage end, reaches stage 9. This is still the one shot.
Yeah,
Skips
indeed.
the first ramp, is still going down. This is a very fall down section, fall map area on Kitsune 2. Flicking up, uses a little bit of the head surf. Snowy knows this map well, you can tell from watching this. I mean, chat, you can't tell, I can tell. You can't see,
Yeah.
actually. Snowy still getting through stage 10 here. Randy in my ear telling me that issues are still going. So just close your eyes and visualize Kitsune 2 here. The end of stage 10, the purple stage, going into stage 11, second last here, falling down through the spin onto it. Actually lost quite a bit of speed, but still going. Down into the spin on stage 11, onto a big long ramp, flicking up, going around, still going. Stage 11 here, almost at the end of it. Falling down onto the last ramp of stage 11, I believe. And Snowy's made it into stage 12. The last stage, one shot, first try so far. And we are going to see, you guys won't, but us casters are going to see if Snowy is going to finish this. Snowy's getting shaky though, they are...
Tinny on 12.
Definitely got the nerves. Tinny as well on 12. Tinny's a little bit behind, so we're going to see which... I mean, Snowy's a bit ahead, so I think Snowy might finish first. Snowy's coming onto the last ramp. Snowy's flicked and has hit the end. 350, rank 13. Rank 13 from Snowy. 349.75 from Snowy. Tinny's coming into the end, flicks into the end as well. It's slower though. It's 353.71 from Tinny. Tinny, although they've both one shot, Tinny was 4 seconds behind. Snowy's just goated at the map, almost a top 10 first try.
Indeed. I mean, Snowy did look very confident right from the start. But we got Kazama on the end of stage 6 now.
And we do, although you've just missed all of that and you've just had to imagine it, we do have potentially Randy coming back here to give you a visual of what Kitsune 2 looks like. Kaza is the furthest one on a run just now, on stage 7, one-shotting it.
Pause on 5.
Now, this is the part that I was trying to get all of you to visualize. On stage 8 here, this fall here does not look like Homnific stage 14. It kind of is. I hope I got that visual across to all of you.
It's also coming into stage 8 now.
Kaza's doing nicely here. I mean, PB is 352, so Kaza does know the map.
Yeah.
Oh no! Maybe Kaza doesn't know the map.
Especially with a
Let's
map this
see.
long, the gaps are going to be wider, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
with 2 people competing in each team, that could be very interesting summed up. All coming into stage 9.
Let's see if all can do what Kaza couldn't. Oh! All can't do it either.
Ooh.
Right, we're seeing Tinny here. This time... Because Tinny
Yeah.
is still in a one-shot, although Aw is ahead. Aw has already failed once, so that's
You can keep an eye on
going
the
to be a bit of a
the
slower
CP
time.
timer there. Tinny, the run he finished was roughly 9 seconds.
Oh, he's taking these
from
wide.
CP. Oh, my brain can't do math. Can it do math? I don't know. But yeah, we can keep an eye on the CP timer. If it stays at +5, then he's gonna improve quite a lot.
I mean, he's quite lucky that this map's Maxwell, so you see some rough landings at times, but if it hits 3,500 speed, that's all he needs, because it won't go above that.
Oh, he's on stage 11.
Both
Kazama
Aw
on
and
3.
Tinny are on 11, but Tinny's ahead because of all this speed being
Oh.
kept.
I think Tinny's looking strong to improve by like 3-4 seconds now.
This is crazy that Tinny's basically done almost back-to-back full runs now. It just shows that he
Indeed,
has
yeah.
confidence on this map.
Somehow he's confident in every map we've played so far, giving me a little bit of Rota vibes.
I mean, not to jinx, but this should basically be a complete for Tinny now.
Yeah, all just entered stage 12.
Let's see if
And
that
here
means
we
people-
go. This is an improved 348. That's faster than Snowy's time. He just needed one run to warm up, and now his second one's faster. But it could still be for nothing, because if all finishes this here, we've then still got to wait for Kaza to land a run. And Kaza's
And
only
he
on
has
stage
1.5
3.
minutes.
Yeah, Kaza, after this timer runs out, will have to either continue this run, or if he decides to start, restart and start again from earlier for a better chance, he's going to have to do that.
Oh,
So yeah, he has a... Oh, all's going for the restart. And says in chat, here's my Hail Mary. That could
Yeah.
shape out to be a terrible decision if Kaza
Yeah, I don't know
completes
if
and
that
all
strat
doesn't.
was- That's indeed bold. Right. So, Louis, I think you've been already present during a couple of overtime matches, right?
Oh, I've played in an overtime match.
True. I believe that was 5 minutes, right?
Yes, so you get 5 minutes for whichever of the two players who's not completed to complete, so that both players on a team have finished for it to then fully count. If that 5 minutes passes and neither of them complete, I believe it goes to the fastest out of the 2 who have completed. So at the moment we are looking at a pussycat laying down on femboy tummy win if no players complete.
Ooh. Snowy's looking strong. We're back to ASMR. Snowy's minus 0.13 on stage 6.
Oh no.
That could overtake Tinny if the pace stays around now. Really nice cuts here.
Yeah, I will say Kaza, it's between Kaza and Aw to finish here, right? But Kaza's only on stage 3. Aw, after that Hail Mary restart, is only on stage 2. I think she's had a few issues getting the run going.
Yeah,
we do have
and
Randy coming back in here. But that said...
Yeah, Tinny on a run.
Yeah,
so
that said, Snowy's on a... If Snowy hits the improve, yeah.
And it looks pretty good. Snowy, they have minus 1.5 roughly. And what do they need?
They need about that. They need close to that though, as long as they keep this pace up. I mean, Tinny's gone into spec and is saying they believe in their teammate, I think.
Yeah. Little bit of time.
3 minutes 30 left. I think that's not enough for Aw to actually finish her run-in time, looking at the timer. But I do think Kaza does have the time. It's going to be very close, regardless what happens here. This is going to be a close one. It's not just on Kaza and Aw. Snowy could also hit an improve here. And then if either of the 2 players that haven't finished don't finish, then I mean, look at Snowy's pace, minus 220.
That is what Snowy needs.
Snowy's on pace to beat Tinny. And if Snowy does this, Snowy could win the round. And this isn't even their pick. This is Tinny and Kaza's pick. So that would be an upset. And a win. Snowy's coming into the last stage here, taking it wide, but minus 270. This is still enough. Snowy could clutch it out. And I know Snowy's been listening to the stream, so I'm sure that's not helping the nerves. What? Hits the flex half sideways? That's shameless. That's just saying I'm gonna fucking hit this. I'm gonna do it no matter what. I know I can. And I think Snowy's fucking done it. That's the improve. Top 10! Holy shit!
Amazing.
What? And we got a GG from Tinny. Okay, can Kaza... Oh no! No, Kaza! That's just ruined any chance. Oh no.
Yeah. Overlay seems to bug. Yeah, the overlay just bugged the time for Snowy. There we go.
Yeah. We have 1 minute 20 left in overtime. That is enough time for Kaza to finish. We've got Snowy in chat trying to say fail, trying to actually throw off the competition here. Unethical gameplay, but not actually banned.
I don't know if Kazama has the chat up. Oh, slight moon there.
Kaza has the chance to bring this back, I think. If Kaza gets this complete in. I know Kaza's competed in Osu tourneys, but has he ever felt pressure like this before? For a Kitsune to complete, not even, doesn't matter how fast it is, just to finish it, Kaza. Come on, riding the whole ramp. I've not seen anyone do that in a long time. He better make it, okay, he does clutch it. He's cleared it. That is the reversal. That has gone back to Femboy Tummy. But we go back to Aw's in run as well! Aw's hitting the end! 9 seconds on overtime. Oh, still finished. Wait, we've swapped between the two. As every player just clutched it out. Oh, hit a 4-minute 24:07. I need to wait for Randy to show what this is in the end. Who's actually won here? This is cinema. It's the Lesbians.
Crazy, man.
That is 3-2. That is cinema. Holy fuck.
A buzzer beater. Wow.
That is a buzzer beater. Holy shit. The back and forth. Do you need me to relay that, Andy?
Wow.
Randy, sorry. Randy just let us know that when all hit the end there, overtime, which was 5 minutes to begin with, there was 1 second, 1.8 I think seconds left on the timer when all hit the end. The Hail Mary that all went for paid off with less than 2 seconds to spare.
Indeed. We all
That
thought
is
it was
fucking
risky.
cinema.
Yeah, she showed up for it. That was amazing.
That's crazy. That's insane.
It just popped off. It happens. Nice.
I'm sad we don't get to see Ninja, but that was an insane back and forth.
Indeed.
Hello. I don't know.
Hello.
I think I surfed.
Oh, you were the
This is what
savior
happens.
of the match there.
Yeah. In the middle of the match, in the middle of Death Star, I decided to put on a Kitsune Squared album because I don't know. It seemed kind of fitting. Kitsune too. I don't know. Also, chiptune is good. You like chiptune. We like chiptune. Yeah. Yeah, like basically what happened was the reason why I didn't have any PRs in the server was because I set up a private server. Like basically I set up like surf timer, I did all the technical stuff, and
Ah, so you did the offline
know.
practice. I mean, I know that Snowy didn't have any PRs because they play on CSS
Yeah.
more.
Snowy in the casting chat right now. Snowy wants to go in.
Yeah, we've got Tinny, Snowy, and Kaz all waiting to be brought back up into this chat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, we're doing this Ninja? Let's do fucking
Okay.
Ninja.
That's in.
Let's
All
do
right.
fucking
In
Ninja.
okay, we're gonna do this in the wrong way then. We're gonna do post match right now, and then all four of you are gonna play
Oh yeah.
Ninja after.
Play Ninja.
So
I'm just like so
let's
fucking glad that I did that. I don't know.
right. Let's start off with the losing team here, but who also put up a great showing to
Oh yeah.
Wait, let me say this entire thing one more time. Pussycat laying down on femboy tummy, which was my favorite thing to say over and over. Kaza and Tinny, how are you both feeling?
Shaking.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Tinny, you were hitting great back-to-back runs on Kitsune 2 there. I'm guessing, did you practice both, all 3 maps that you'd played there? 4, sorry. Did you practice all of those very well? You were showing competence on all of them.
Yeah, I had roughly maybe 1 hour on each map on practice, except ambient. We didn't even touch that really.
You just knew that
gave
was
up on
a...
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Snowy's
Nice.
like 26-second time and just gave up.
So you put a lot more onto
Yeah.
Death Star, Santorini, and Kitsune 2.
Yes.
Lovely. And
That was
Kaza,
our first strat. Yeah, just giving up on ambient, but I don't know. We got some decent times. We were just waiting for our to not complete. That was the only chance on that map. It was a mistake from our part because when I was reviewing the maps at the start, I just typed surf ambient, surf heaven world record, and the first video that showed was Tina world record on Rubik's. So I was like, oh, that's free map. So I told him, yeah, we're good on that map. But that map was Rubik's, not ambient. So I didn't know the map till like recently, and then I saw it and I was like, oh fuck, we're fucked.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's
That is
I
over.
mean,
unlucky.
we were talking while you were playing about how you're a much newer player compared to like everyone else that was playing. You said you in your document you said you only have about 400 hours, if that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
How did you feel going into a tourney with only that many hours against players who've got way more than you? Were you feeling like the odds were against you, or were you just happy to play, just take
No, I'm
part?
just happy to play. Just happy to be part of the community.
Did you get any
And
nerves at all as well?
the first 3 maps, no, it was perfect. Maybe at the start on ambient, a little bit, like the first 2 minutes, but then it went away. And then I wasn't nervous at all. And then the last map on Kitsun, I was shaking. Not at the start, but then I was shaking. When I was like 5 minutes in and not with a run, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we thought that you were about to just bring it back for the team there. That I mean, before that back and forth between you and All right at the end, and it was Snowy, yourself, and All. It was just that was all at once. I'm not surprised you felt you had nerves.
Yeah, I was shaking because I was hearing it also in the background. I was hearing the stream.
Oh, you also had it open.
Yeah, I had it open. I don't know. I had it open for the 4 matches, but I only felt nervous on the last one.
Well, you both did great on it. And moving on to the winning team, All and Snowy, how are you both feeling?
And then I saw like, oh shit, like Kazama hasn't beaten it, so I'm gotta get something in. I
And
have to
still,
get
you went
something
for the
in.
Hail Mary, and it paid off
Yep.
amazingly.
That's what happens when you. Yeah, I failed it like early, but Kitsune's like the type of map where you easily get 3,500, so you can recover a run even if you make a mistake or something. At
Oh, yeah.
later, if you like keep failing like I did, that's like kind of cooked. But I don't know.
And Snowy, how were you feeling? I'm guessing you felt confident on Ambient going into it, but how about that and the other maps?
Ambient is before I was known as the guy who entered a classics run, I was known as the guy who was okay at Ambient. So I was pretty confident in that.
100 hours
What
on
about
ambient BDW.
what
Death
about when you
Star?
had to go into Santorini, Death Star, Kitsune?
Santorini I felt pretty okay on. I didn't initially because I was like, oh fuck me. Like these guys are both unit players. But the stage 8 skip was not as hard as I thought it would be, and I was like, oh maybe I can I can like collectively win even if neither of us are actually better than these guys at the map.
We're kind of greeting that end skip. Because I think
Yeah,
I didn't keep
100%.
count, but it looked like you failed like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I didn't not go for the end skip. The one complete
Props
I
for
had did the
that.
end skip, and then I failed every other run after that because of it. Death Star, I was pretty certain we lost. I was pretty surprised about that one. 10
Yeah.
actually. While we were practicing on Oz server, we kept looking at times on Surf Heaven like, oh, I wonder if these guys are practicing too. And 10's times kept being better than mine, and I was pissed about it, but I just couldn't be faster.
Yeah.
Oh well, you still ended up clutching it out there at the end on Kitsune too. You were putting out great runs on it there.
Yeah, I was
Is
really
that one you played a
surprised.
lot on CSS? Because I know that you said you didn't play
Um,
much of Surf Heaven.
No, Kitsune 2 was pretty much an exclusive like CK server hopping map for me. Like I would go
Ah.
find back when there was like 100 surf servers on CS:GO you could just randomly join. I would just go play Kitsune 2 on those.
It looked like you
and
did a lot of that at least.
yeah. I was actually really surprised because generally I do horrible with nerves, and I was doing pretty horrible there. Like I could hear my heartbeat for like the entirety of that last run, but they didn't fuck me up that time, so I'm happy about it.
Perfect. Well, congrats to yous, and good job to Kaza and Tinny for your performances. Do any of you have anything to shout out or say before we move on to your well, I'll call it a show match since it's not really an actual one. Before we move on to Ninja.
I'd like to shout out my biggest fan Finn in chat. I saw he had constant support for me.
Yeah.
Oh, those
Nice.
flags were
Yeah.
going that entire time for you.
Also, Randy, can you go /top on Ninja and then look?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is insane. Fucking insane on this map. Oh, okay. But yeah. I got 28s and shit on Death Star. Death Star was kind of like a little choke for me, but I have no fucking clue. Like Ambient, I knew I could get like some kind of a run on. Like my PR is like 3185, but like on Santorini, like I've only hit a run with that end skip once before, and then I hit it like at the fucking buzzer beater. Jesus, I don't know. I'm so glad that I managed to thread the needle.
Yeah, I feel like a
And,
lot of the
like-
matches there, you just managed to get them right towards the end.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
after
and
just-
like the entire time I was kind of shaky. You saw it on Ambient, like where like I was like kind of unrefined with my movements.
Okay. Right. Anything to shout out, Snowy, Kaza, or Aw?
Yep.
Shout out to everyone who who was rooting for me, and shout out to Awa and Snowy because they let me play into their server. They have like a small private server, and I could practice a little bit because Surf Heaven servers were busy.
Nice.
I managed to
Yeah.
get
that's very
5-10
kind.
minutes into this tiebreaker, which I haven't played yet, barely.
Yeah. Let's get
And
onto
Death
that
Star
then as
also.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see a top 10, Tony.
That's putting on pressure.
I just want to shout out. I just want to shout out all the random server owners and the CK Surf developers for making this CS:GO Surf community a thing to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One last
Shout
shout
outs to
out
B-Hop
to
Timer.
one last shout out to Muffin and Lottie that they did tier 8 the last day.
Yeah.
Also,
If you
trans
if you
rights
guys
and human
haven't
rights.
seen, they did Tensor 2. So congrats to them also.
I'm ready to get a time on this map no motherfucker's
Right,
ever
let's-
seen before.
Let's begin Ninja then. Let's go, gamers.
Let's go.
All right.
Thank
Yeah.
yous.
Are we got our R or whatever?
Okay. Bye.
Oh,
Tinny getting his last little word in there. Who are we waiting to R? I think we've got Snowy, we've got we've got Tinny. I think we're just
Yeah.
waiting for.
that count as an R from Kaza.
Ah, that works. All right. And of course, we have Nico appearing here, probably trying to set a record mid show match
Mm.
here. Because he cannot.
Totally casual.
Resist. He's also drawing an
so-
Aga in the spawn, which we might see as well later.
But he's pretty good at that. I watched him draw some Agas.
Man has 10 hours PR info drawing Agas. Sure. While this is happening, this is just a for fun match after this matchup just here, but the next two that we've got coming up are two really big ones. We have Summit Squad versus, how do you pronounce it again? It was IKEA Warriors, and that is the teams of Royce and Q, is that how you say it? QGG, going against Nordberg and Oscar, which is an absolutely insane matchup between the two teams there. If you're watching just now, you definitely have to stick around for that one, because that's a fucking stacked match. That is going to be an interesting one. I genuinely don't know who's going to win. What's even funnier is those players, the very first match is Surf Bugs as well. So it's going straight into tech heaven watching, and that was surprisingly Oscar and Nordberg's pick. I mean, Nordberg, of course, is good in that style of map, but Oscar on it? I don't know what to
I mean,
expect.
they're all insane. I think Oscar's got a bunch of records. We've seen Nordberg take a WRCP during someone else's match. You, I know firsthand. We kind of raced a little bit on the Vast one shot, and Kyo won, of course, because I'm bad. and I know Roy's good as well. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy one. Best part of seeing Surf Ninja, though, is seeing how everyone tackles the ladders here. We are seeing go for a safer complete. And that is the first comp so far.
I was gonna say,
With a
did we
big
see any
improve.
complete?
I think she was the first one there. We've got Tinny here. You got a very slow drop into that.
I think he hit the
Yeah,
side of the teleport.
I was playing this map earlier before stream, and the drops on this are whack. Some of them, like even though you've hit them, it just gives you a slow one if you kind of hit it almost too good. If you clip it just really well. That's Kaza finished as well.
3 points. for
Kaza with a
there.
58. Yeah. Got
So
Snowy here
we were
hitting routes I've
talking
never
about
seen
Oscar
before.
and Tech. We're talking about Oscar and Tech. He's got a decent time on this map just now. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, Oscar's got a 52-second time on here.
Okay, Nico. Okay, we see you there. Oh, with another one.
I feel like
Not a big deal.
I feel like Oscar will do well on bugs because tech players aren't always the best at unit, but I feel like unit players can become really good at tech. I've seen it a lot with different good unit players who they don't like to play tech maps, but they can become well adjusted to them.
I think so, yeah. Because many tech players just have, I think, higher sensitivity, right? And so they struggle often with the unit stuff.
Yeah.
That's true for me. So.
I mean, one of the few people
Tin-
who are really good at tech who surprised me is A. He can swap between the two like nothing.
He the goat. Any in the anti-grav now?
Yeah, William and Levi can both do insane on either modes. Snowy is surfing. I've never seen anyone do that. Just enjoying a little spin down there. Because why not?
Yeah.
Snowy's actually just discovering this map for the first time ever. Oh, does not make that. Strafes back in the safe route. I've never seen anyone do that either. 2 ladder climbs in one run is crazy.
Oh, in the anti-grav now. Let's see how she exits.
Oh, e-hopping the way
There we
down.
go. She made it.
Oh, Snowy hitting these ramps as well. I've never seen anyone use these ones. Why are these ramps even here?
Could have improved it, but I hit the spine of a ramp, unfortunately.
Snowy's going for 100% completion. Is
Every
aiming to
ramp.
hit every single ramp. There we have it. Surf Ninja 100%. Insane
Good job.
by Snowy there.
Not
And
even
somehow
bad.
still 3,000 faster. 3,000 places faster than other people.
No. Because I just failed. And even a pretty strong time there. Wow.
Thanks to Snowy, there is now a 47-second difference between the two players, even though both teams have completed. That's got to be one of the biggest gaps we've seen on a linear map before.
Indeed. Not many linear maps have a nice little spiral for you to surf down. on a run with a solid minus on the timer. Getting stuck in the pool slightly.
I do think this may be another tinny sweep here for time-wise. Although, oh, no, not quite making it. Tinny and Kaza, the only ones to sub 1 minute just now. All was getting close there. But Snowy's already got an achievement outside of this competition here. Snowy has goals beyond our comprehension, going for the 100%. So really, they've won in our hearts, if you think about it. Yeah, Snowy is in spec as well, so they've definitely decided that plus 47 seconds is what's gonna probably stay, unless Aw somehow finds a secret that would take her to the end.
Aw once again with a much better time and directly getting out of the water pool. Would be a big improvement for Aw.
Changing this well, depending on...
Jinxed.
Oh, not a lot of units out of that though. Not gonna be too fast, but it's gonna be PB. 51-32. That's good. That is rank 12.
It is, wow. Okay.
Tinny telling Snowy to go surf.
Nice.
It's not often you see a team have to tell their competitor go surf, but it is happening here. And he's getting really good CPRs here.
Ooh, nice.
I know from watching record, about here, like a little bit lower from where Tinny's going, is where Nico leaves the ladder. He gets an insane strafe off.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Tinny leaves the ladder quite late and then does not get across. Like, if you leave the ladder that late, you have to cross.
Just getting those
Otherwise
boardings
it's
is the hardest part, though.
Put Aw on the ladder once more.
Ooh, Aw hits into that. We do have Kaza coming into the same section. Struggles a little bit with the strafing onto the ladder, but let's see.
No, goes all the way to the top.
That's safer though. That can be a smarter choice. This is last runs, so Kaza needs to finish this. Going outside of the anti-grav, I think, a little bit there. This will still be an improve. Sub 58. PR.
Massive.
Oh, and we have had a crash from Randy as well, but that's fine because the match is over.
Yep.
So that is us moving on to Summit Squad versus IKEA Warriors.
I'm gonna take 2 to get some water. BRB.
While we wait for this next one to begin, I'll just say through who we've got competing now. As I mentioned before, we have Royce, Q, Nordberg, and Oscar. An absolutely stacked lineup of players. If you're someone who's played on Surf Heaven a lot, you'll definitely know pretty much all these names right here. Nordberg, infamous for doing techie, awkward maps. And the first map we're starting off with here is the definition of that, is Surf Bugs. But in this lineup here, we've got Surf Bugs first, but then we go to the complete opposite. We're going to Surf Fornax after. And then we go to Surf Bugs. which is where Royce and Q will both hopefully, show off what they're dominant in, the more unit side of things. We then also have Surf Aura afterwards for the IKEA Warriors, a sort of not too unity, not too techy, sort of hybrid between the two. And then Boomer is the last one, going back into Royce and Q's side. So we've got some good matches to choose from here.
I'm back. I got water and a blanket. Let's go.
Welcome back, House.
Interesting map picks for this team.
Yeah, I was just saying while you were gone there, I was explaining all the maps and who is probably going to favor most.
Yeah, and it's a
it's
couple of maps that we've seen in other matches as well. I think we've seen Phoenix before, right? We've seen Aura, we've seen Boomer multiple times.
We've not seen Bugs though, right? This is going to be the first showing.
I believe so.
This is going to be an
These guys
interesting one to watch too. This is a very fast-paced map as well to watch. Nordberg's rank 3 on it, so I'm going to hope for a good showing from him.